Chloe is digging through the underbrush to pick up small and medium-sized twigs to compare them for what would be best for a charcoal pencil.
Grabbing a few of my cousins, I see. The torch fire above you flickers as it chuckles, looking down upon the stick in which you have lit on fire right now.
Chloe would be very startled and probably shake the twig thinking that there's something on it.
No, whoa, wait, what? Oh, whoa, you're making me sick. Stop it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chloe. It's me. It's Athoth.
Don't pop out of nowhere, please. You scared the dickens out of me.
It's kind of my thing. Stop being such a scaredy.
Finish that thought. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
What are you doing out here picking up sticks out of a bush?
I'm trying to find a good pencil.
Not.
I've broken my other one, see?
I wasn't expecting pencil foraging when I popped in here, but I suppose now's a good time as any. I'm here because I want to know your story specifically, Chloe. The party has spoken to me that night, and I'm going to get to know the rest of you guys more. But now I'd like to know you specifically. And a small little flame kind of points a finger at you.
Okay. Chloe would look like slightly suspiciously at the fire.
It's weird. You're the first person to think it's suspicious that somebody wants to know everything about another person.
I didn't exactly have the best encounters when people wanted to know more about me when I was younger, so you'll forgive me.
That's fair. Well, nonetheless, your backstory isn't what we're all here about. I'm interested in how you ran into this group. They're...
And Laura found me. I was just kind of sitting in a tavern at some point,
Oh.
trying to figure out what I was going to do next, and the big green orc, the Chilean, sorry, I'm tired, came up to me and started asking some rather strange questions about me. Or rather, about my people.
Like what?
Like whether or not I take a bath. She's gonna look very awkward.
Well, never mind that. When Dinar told of you guys coming to Vipos, I really wanted to get your side of everything that was going on there. What do you think of your party? How they fight? The dragon? The mines?
It was a lot of good fun. I think it would have been more fun if I hadn't burnt off my fur for no reason.
Well, I don't think we got a whole lot of detail about the actual fight with the dragon. In the campfire story, you guys spoke very highly of Hardock and his cooking skills befriending the dragon, but skipped quite over the actual fight itself. What happened? What did you all do?
It was actually a load of fun. So, first, well, we figured we wouldn't be able to just jump in and just attack with no general plan, but,
Right, against a dragon lord, that'd be suicide.
right, so Hardock, or maybe it was Dinar, one of them had the grand idea of offering to cook up, for Hardock to cook up some steak for him. Because, he'd been sleeping and not eating for a good long while. So he'd be pretty hungry.
As we all would.
So, oh yes. So Hardock cooked them up multiple steaks. The dragon actually ate so many steaks that he ended up falling asleep. Of course, before he did, I was able to show him the ice spike that I had gotten from an animal that he had taken over, and he seemed to think this was a gesture of friendship, which It was, but it was more of a bluff. Um, and he actually enchanted it for me. It'll just stay cold forever, and basically, it also keeps the person, as far as I can figure, the person who holds it from getting too cold.
Well, that's quite impressive. It'll be
Yeah,
extremely useful if you ever have to venture up into the top of a mountain or somewhere
it's definitely
extremely
useful.
north.
It's definitely useful now that I have no fur.
Burnt your fur off. That certainly must have been a harrowing experience. What did you think about the final fight there? The giant 30-foot tall statue, the strange slime avatar thing.
He stinks for one. Um, for two, it was. I think I must have gotten hit in our head. I don't really remember much about it.
From the size of the explosion that Dinar said that went off, I wouldn't be surprised if all of you were concussed from the blast.
I do remember that it seemed to be having fun chasing us up the hole. And I know that Dinar threw me at a wall, and that might be where I got hit in my head. Chloe's gonna laugh a little bit as one of her eyes trails off.
Well, you're on your road now, and apparently have just narrowly escaped your all's first major dungeon, I suppose you would call this. What are your plans here for the future?
Well, I've been looking for my family for past month or so. And I found some more in the progress, I think. I should be a poet.
Let me see what you've got. I've spoken to many great poets. I could critique your work.
Roses are red, violets are blue. If you curse me, I'm gonna punch you.
Certainly an effective vicious mockery if you casted it properly.
A what? Chloe thinks that she's a wizard and doesn't realize that vicious mockery is a spell. She just thinks she's insulting them.
Never mind, never mind. There's apparently a tournament coming up. One which I've certainly heard plenty about. You're going to need to put your creative skills to the test. Do you think there's any leads for your family here in the city of Yarna?
I know that the slow-speaking wench said that my parents had one of those high-ranking whatchamacallits, guild registries. So even if they're not here now, I know that my parents at least will be here possibly later. I don't remember my mum saying anything about being in a guild before. So I hope that's just new. Maybe she's looking for me.
Well, hopefully I see you guys do well in the tournament. I suppose I'll let you get back to gathering your pencils here. It was good to...
What do you think of this one, by the way? She's just gonna hold up one that looks kind of like... It's got a little stump. Gonna slip that in Dinar's pocket.
As short as our time speaking here was, I greatly enjoyed it. Certainly, out of everyone I've spoken to so far, you bring the most energy out of the group. I will leave you to collecting your pencils, as I just said. Good night.
Chloe's gonna keep coughing up the hairballs.
I'm going to have a hairball montage, and it's just going to be 7 minutes of you coughing at the end of this video.
Thanks a lot. You triggered that one. Chloe's hacking up a hairball. I'm dying.
Are you okay?
It's just getting worse.
I'm sorry.